This has been one of the greatest weekends of my life.
Hyrox workouts, contrast therapy, great snacks, great food.
It is an incredible event to be surrounded by like-minded people that all have the same common goal.
It was awesome to be surrounded by lots of super fast runners challenging my pace and then getting some really good tips.
Awesome to invest in your community, invest in your culture, invest in people who invest in you. Getting 25 high fives after a track workout is a lot easier than doing it alone.
It was really beneficial for me just to be able to listen to the technique and learn from Rich and learn from Eric about different types of techniques, different types of trainings, how you go through different workouts, how you prepare, how you recover.
I think the highlights has been to get very specific technical advice off of Rich. He pushed us hard, so we've got some serious work done. And there's nothing quite like working out in a group, training with other people, a bit of community.
Phenomenal time here in Austin, Texas.
Highly recommend the camp. Had a great time. Can't wait to do another one.
All right, we're here. We're in Austin, Texas. We are in the mecca of fitness in the United States at the home of Eric Hinman, Muscle Mansion. We are about to get ready to kick off our second ever Hyrox weekend. And we got some high quality Hyrox events, some workouts, some education, and just like some hanging out, man. Coliseum one, that was probably about a year ago.
That's another sauna, more ice tubs.
Cool. I got the plunge. How do you like that?
We got that from Jimmy DeSica from Cedar Truck Ranch.
Cool.
Sandbags.
Great.
We have a couple concepts too. This is the sled.
Okay. And you got the ropes here. Are these for the sled?
So this is sled.
Okay.
So this is what we use when we do the sled pulls.
Great.
This is like 30 yards from here to the end. To the turf.
Nice. Okay. Perfect.
We got more wall balls in the Coliseum.
And is it just? Do you have targets for it? Oh, you got the horizontal pegboard. Nice.
So you can either go wall ball targets here, or it works out to basically being like above the pegboard.
We are here at Squatch Fitness. The boys are starting to roll in. We got a really fun workout today. My buddy Matt Bickle's here. He's heading up some project with World Fitness Project. So there's like a workout that is Hyrox adjacent that they are kind of like fine tuning. So we're gonna do that today. It's like 800s with a bunch of like functional fitness stuff. It's up our alley. It's gonna be great. The energy's already good. It's starting to really get fired up for this weekend. So let's make this thing happen.
Very nice to meet you, man.
Me and you as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna sit in the bathroom quick?
No,
you're good. Gonna shoot a message out to everybody to come around side. Dylan, Kelly,
Dylan,
Jason, Taylor.
Nice to meet you, yeah. Dylan, Jason, nice to meet you.
We're cooking today.
Cal bike, 800 meter run, carry, 800 meter run, 60 cal ski, 800 meter run, 60 box step overs, 800 meter run, 60 cal row, 800 meter run, 400 foot sandbag carry, 800 meter run.
All right, cool. Let's get this thing set up. I should warm up. Okay, good. You got a whiteboard. I'm gonna be not warm at all here. I need 45 more minutes. World Fitness Project 1 workout. This is gonna be something if you're like know about like the competitive functional fitness space, you can see this. Like the high-end CrossFitters are gonna be doing a lot of this are gonna do this exact workout next year. So it's gonna be fun to test out. Matt Bickle here, he's been kind of like the brain behind the whole thing. So I'm gonna kick it to him in a minute. But for this workout, like tomorrow we're gonna go hard, right? Tonight we're just gonna be doing like a zone 2 easy run. So do whatever you want here, right? Like if you're excited, if you feel good, if you want to hit it hard, do it. I'm gonna hit it like pretty hard, but tomorrow is gonna probably be like a 40 to 50 to 60 minute like effort. So depending on how your training typically is, what that feels like for you, just like no pressure to go crazy here. But if you want to go crazy, go crazy. That's what we're doing here, right? We're throwing down.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Yep. Ooh, boy. That workout, it's like, I don't quite get it, how to train here. It's like the fall, it's October, and it is hot for you, boy. Oh my God. Sit in that row, boiling. These sandbag step overs, that's a hole. That's a major hole. Just like that, like the compression. It's similar to lunges, I guess, but going a little bit higher vertically, just like with the vertical force, really blew me up here, which I don't typically feel. And you know what? This really just reminds me, like I was like having fun, chatting, everybody warming up, but like my warm up is not like on point. I'm leaving performance on the table, and I did that today. I was kind of like, yeah, what's up, dap, dap. When I got time to get to go, and it was like hard. Good, good. Easy work, baby. Dude, cranking, let's go. You guys doing 80 cals? Are you with Matt? Let's go, I'm gonna finish this thing. There we go. Pick that thing up. Big boy weight. Oh yeah, that shit is light. Oh my God. Light, look at that. All right, we're finishing this thing up. This workout was serious. Everybody's giving a good hard effort. So the official kickoff is around 3:30 back at Muscle Mansion. So we are just kind of some downtime, hydrate, easy zone 2 run there. It's gonna be fun, kind of like a networking, hangout, kick it around. It's like the most fun part is just like being able to hang with the community, getting to know people, creating these like connections. So great way to kick off the weekend. We're ready to rock here. Swag bag time. We're out here. Eric comes through with stuff, swag. So we got Monster chips, we have Element, a lot of stuff from the feed, Cherry Bundy. We got some Keto IQ, which is huge. It's a big part of my repertoire is Keto IQ. We got some canes. Like this is like just fun. We like to share stuff that we're using and that we like, and so people come and they get a lot of cool stuff to bring home and to try. So, and it's hot out here, man. We're sweating today. Yeah, we are. So we need these electrolytes bad. This is where the work. This is the work. Not everybody does the work, but we're out here doing the work. So it's 2:00. We officially start at 3. From 3 to 4, we're just gonna kind of congregate, hang out. At 4, we're just gonna do a little zone 2 run. Come back here. We went to a local butcher shop. Got a ton of high quality meat. We're gonna grill out at around 5 or 6. So we got about an hour. But yeah, we're setting up these bags. We're getting things going. Yeah, and it'll be fun. We're gonna enjoy being parents, but the idea of no sleep for a couple weeks is not my favorite idea. I know. Okay, we're getting there. Squad is assembling. What's up? How you feeling? Come on in. Not like, today was 3 miles or so. It will probably be less than that. Oh, really? Yeah. And then the track session, I'll tell Frankie, the track session is probably going to be a little bit more kind of speed-based, around more like running economy, just doing some drills. Because that's what happens if you don't take it frequently, you get that crawly thing. There's been a couple workouts that I've done after taking that. It's just been...
Mate, the testimonials on the website are like mental.
Yeah. It's called Nomio.
It's broccoli sprouts.
It's like a ton of broccoli sprouts pressed.
It's a game changer.
All right, we're headed on a run. Everybody's here. Super excited. Hottest part of the day. We're ready to do this thing.
I have so many friends with YouTube channels that I like to take over their channels when they sneak out of the house. So we just took the crew out for the run. Me and Sarah are getting dinner ready over here. We've got Wagyu burgers. These are going to be fire. We got 2 different kinds of sausage. We've got a bunch of chicken breasts that we did a double Kuso seasoning with. What did we go with, Sarah?
We went with dirt and Cajun explosion.
Dirt and Cajun explosion on the chicken.
We'll do dirt and maple bourbon on the burgers.
Ooh, this maple bourbon hits so hard on these burgers. But yeah, basically, we found that when these YouTube channels come out, it's always really entertaining to have a big goofy guy cooking a bunch of food. It feels like nobody ever gets scared of that. So here we are, yet again. You might have seen me on Eric Hidman's page before, his YouTube. Now I'm jumping over to Rich's. You know, I don't have any allegiance. I'll go on anybody's team. But yeah, man, we're just cooking it up over here. So we'll see how it goes.
All right, Rich Ryan Run Club. Nobody died, thankfully.
We survived.
Good work. Everybody survived. Good work, dude. Rich's heart rate probably just barely got above 100. 8:09 average pace. 49 minutes. Was that a little more zone 2-y than the Colorado run?
Honestly,
Good work.
Zone 4.
Good work.
Zone 4.
105.
Are you kidding? 105?
105.
That's
What about you?
121.
Gotcha. For sure. For me, like business and family wise, like I want to be able to help people who've been in my position. All right, we're wrapping up. Got hard workout in the morning. We did a nice little zone 2 run. We saw some really cool stuff in Austin. Some of like the quintessential Austin stuff down on the lake. Now we're hanging out, doing socializing, getting our swag bags, getting our canes. Tomorrow we're going to be hitting it early, back over at Squatch and do some Hyrox workout, and then we're going to do a track workout later on in the day. So yeah, successful first day. Really pumped to be here, and yeah, looking forward to tomorrow. All right, we're here at day 2 of the Austin Hyrox weekend. Back at Squatch, we are doing a longer Hyrox workout. I'm not going to be working out today, just mostly coaching. So I'm excited. I don't get a ton of chances to have like hands-on coaching now, just based off of a lot of the things I'm doing day to day. I'm like remote a lot, so it's really cool to be able to like hang out, see the athletes, help with some tactical stuff. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to do some like a seminar piece around the stations and do some like formal education around the training of it all. So really excited. We got some meals that came here today as well. So we're gonna feed everybody, and then we have a track session later this afternoon. So it was really fun hanging with the crew last night. So we got a great group. So I'm excited just to be able to kind of watch and coach and put them through a really good, strong workout. So we'll show you what that looks like and what we got going on today. So fire it up. Let's do it. Oh, we're wet. We're wet. Step behind the line. See? Behind the line. Oh, yeah. What's up?
How you doing?
Good, man. How you feeling?
Good morning. How are you?
Great. Hit one. That's a bucket. A little short. You had your weight vest on. Good morning.
Project 1 going down.
Good morning. People, this thing's about to go viral, dude.
Look at the impact he's already had in this community.
So today we're gonna do a threshold piece of training. These are gonna be 6-minute intervals where we're gonna be sitting at a comfortable but hard pace on the machines, and then we're gonna work into like a 6-minute AMRAP. We're gonna do that in 3 different sections, and then we are gonna finish with some threshold running. This is my handwriting, okay? I don't care what you say. It's not good, but I care a little bit if like I'm mentioning it, but it's no problem. So we're going to start with, we're going to break into 3 different groups. Each section can handle up to 6 people, right? So we should, I didn't do the numbers, but we should have enough space. So it's going to be a 6-minute bike for like effort, more or less. This first section shouldn't feel too challenging, right? We want to get ourselves into a pace that we think we can sustain for the duration of this workout. After each segment, we're going to get 60 seconds of rest. So we're gonna go from bike, and then we're gonna go into 20 walking lunges with the sandbags. You can pick whatever like loaded sandbag you want. And then we're gonna do 15 burpees over the sandbag with the same intent of finding a pace that you can just like sit and hang in, right? We wanna make sure that the transitions are fast and that our effort stays elevated but not spiked, right? And then we're gonna go into the ski, same thing. So these are longer machine pieces, right? Like 6 minutes is a long interval on the row or the ski on the bike. I would look to be at like Hyrox pace minus maybe 2 to 4 seconds per 500. So a little bit faster than what your Hyrox pace would be because we are getting some rest and we shouldn't be as exhausted in here, okay, right? So that if that gives you an idea of how to pace this thing, think of it that way. If you know where your threshold pace would be on these machines, just do that. And then it's going to be 20 kettlebell deadlifts with the kettlebell into 15 goblet squats with 1 single one. So we're going to do 2 double kettlebell deadlifts, and we're going to drop one, pick up the other one, and do goblet squats for that, right? This one will be important to keep your composure with pacing because it is just going to be like stationary and we're not moving around too much. So I think we could probably overdo that one pretty quickly, and grip might be a limiter as well. So if we get to the point where your grip is blown up and then it screws up our effort, if your grip does start blowing up before the 20, then swap into kettlebell or just do air squats for the sake of the effort, right? If we start becoming limited muscularly, again, we're not going to really hit the intent. Then row into 20 wall balls and 15 dumbbell snatches. And then at the very end, we're gonna do 3x800 run. And this again is going to be at threshold. This is helpful to understand what you're capable of doing under like great fatigue. So we wanna make sure we're really focused on how our run form is coming across, how composed we're keeping ourselves during those 800s. And like try to run it at where your threshold run pace is going to be. So it's gonna be faster than what you would be doing during a Hyrox. If there's a place where we want to like put us in a place that's gonna be less comfortable, it's gonna be the running. So we don't wanna fight to get ourselves into like threshold run heart rate when we're sitting on the bike or when we're sitting on a rower, just because our positions are a little bit more advantageous, so we're not going to see such a high heart rate there. It should kind of feel how you are like kind of that middle portion of a Hyrox, right? You're not quite dying. It's not, in the beginning, should be kind of easy. It's kind of like that run after sled push, after sled pull is kind of the effort that we want to like kind of see ourselves in.
Who's the drop the hammer guy? Your friend, right?
Ryan Kent.
Yeah, I'm Ryan Kent. Drop the hammer.
Give me another group of 3 to start on the sandbags and burpees. I need a group of 3 to start on the ski erg. I need a group of 3 to start on the kettlebell deadlifts. I need a group of 3 to start on the row. Final group of 3 to start on wall balls and dumbbells. So 6 minutes of row, and then 6 minutes of wall balls and snatches. 20 wall balls, 15 dumbbell snatches. Easy work. That's gonna be heavy. 50 is also gonna be kind of heavy. Just do your best. All right, we got 6 minutes of assault bike straight. Then you're gonna move to the sandbags. Sandbags are gonna move to assault bike, then to ski, then to the row. Cool? We feeling ready?
Yeah, we're ready. Drop the hammer, baby.
3, 2, 1, let's go. 6 minutes of work at threshold. Let's switch. We got 60 seconds. Looks good. Good job, squad. Good depth, good reps. Oh, yeah, 2 10s. Come on, bro. What is this? Jeez, I don't believe it. I won't believe it. 45 seconds. Nice job, guys. Good. Cruising, cruising, cruising. Kettlebells next. 3, 2, 1. Rotate. 1 minute. If you were at a station, you are to a machine. From a machine to a station. We are now 12 minutes of effort into this workout. We should be in that kind of threshold zone. Time to lock in. Keep that effort high. You guys feeling okay? Yeah, that one's okay. Yeah. So think about it like pull, pull, recover, pull, pull, recover. It's going to be about cadence for you. The more you can train yourself to go a little bit faster, you're only going to be able to get so powerful. Yeah. So if we can ramp this up, and doing that keeps the fan spinning a little bit more without needing to be like, oh, just be at 50, right? Keep it going. Nice job, fellas. Let's go. Frankie, you're rocking, dude. You got this. Come on. 2 minutes. Keep that effort. You can try to keep that ball closer to your chin and to your chest. That's better. It's going to help with the depth. Yes, that's it. That's good. Great. Let's go. We got this. Come on, squad. How we doing, fellas?
Just an afternoon cruise.
Just cruising along. It's like a beach cruiser. It's got a basket in the front. 3, 2, 1. Rest. We're going to take 5 minutes. 5-minute rest. Then we're going to be ready for 3x800 with 60 seconds recovery. If you have hydration, if you have nutrition, now's the time to get in there and take that. Nice work, nice work. Nice job, nice job. 800 meters, take this first one so that you know you can hit. Cut the pace down if you have it later, but we want to execute. Stay in that zone, all right? 3, 2, 1, let's go get it. I figured you would. Nice job, dude. 1 minute rest. You guys are on your own rest, okay? 60 seconds. You guys are on your own rest. Maybe group up. Yeah. Gonna try to hit this. This should be the hardest one mentally. Last one you can just do, right? So this middle one is where it's tough. All right, that was awesome. That was so fun. We got a workout done. Everybody just crushed. Executed really well. Got some meals. Came right in after, so we are refueling. We have a track session a little bit later. We'll do some seminar stuff. We're gonna talk about some form on the ski, on the row, and then some sled stuff. So we also have a local community staple come in to give a little bit of like recovery, wellness stuff. Yeah, we're rocking right now. That was so much fun, dude. Like, yeah, it's awesome to just like to be out here, get that energy, and just feels good, feels fun. How much training? Oh, dude, this is amazing. Shane, thank you so much. It's so sweet.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm so blessed. Yeah, that was
Didn't realize you were supposed to go.
I love that.
This is great. This makes me happy. So as we come through, oftentimes if we're pulling later into our stroke, you're almost not gonna get a peak at all, and it ends up being like kind of long. And that's when we are not staying connected at the very top, and we're really moving like with our arms and pulling ourselves through later. We want to be very powerful at the very top of the ski or stroke. When we're pulling like really hard in the middle, it's like you're not really giving yourself any time to recover on this machine, and you're taking a lot of stress. For me, it's like made my ski way faster.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that was it though. That didn't look. One of them didn't look that much smaller.
It's just quicker.
Yeah.
So like the power should be about the same, but the recovery is slower on one. So I guess that's the way to say it. It'd be like fast recovery, slow recovery.
Right,
It's like fast and slow. So it just keeps the fan moving a little bit faster. My ski strokes per minute, typically if I'm doing like a big recovery, would be around 42-ish. When I did a 5K time trial at that, was 47. So I was able to like improve my strokes per minute by 5. But if I set myself at 47 or 48, it would just kind of feel like exhausting, and I might lose out on some of the power. There's room for this in zone 2, I think, kind of. The way I like to do it in zone 2 is to break it into pieces that are gonna be 750 to 1500. Like sitting on this for a 10K is like, it might give you some mental toughness, but and you're in the positions, but I would like put it in intermittent, I guess. For running interval threshold work, I've found that the amount of threshold work we need for a race that is 60 minutes, where we want to kind of be at threshold for 60 minutes, the amount of run work that you can do is limited based off of just like how much volume we're doing running throughout the week. So if we were preparing for like a half marathon and you wanted to get really good at a half marathon and run a threshold for the full 13 miles or whatever, you probably need to be running like 90 to 100 miles per week, where like it just doesn't make sense to do that in Hyrox. So to get the amount of like, so say we got like 40 minutes of threshold work today, like 4 by 10 minutes of threshold run work is just like a huge workout. So I found it very difficult to get enough work at threshold with just runs alone. So usually I'll either blend it, like putting the threshold at the back or at the front, and then doing a bunch of other stuff. You can also split it if you did want to, and get like 25-30 minutes in the morning, and then do like 25-30 minutes in the evening, like a double threshold type of style. I find that also pretty hard to recover from. Yeah. But run alone is kind of tough to get it. So the push at Worlds was a disaster. So far this year it seems to be okay. I think that it's still gonna be inconsistent, right? So you might get a hard push day, you might get a hard pull day, you don't know until you get there. I think that the carpet, the turf, as it wears, it is gonna get much more difficult. It is going to be helpful to get really, really strong at the sled push, and to have a couple different tools during the push to use. I find the best way, most effective way to push a sled is going to be hands forward, forearms directly on it, and chin kind of like over the bar, and kind of getting your shoulders through. This is less effective, I found, because you're just less comfortable, and you don't have your ability to push with your arms and engage in your lats. Here, we're just all legs, and sometimes like big dudes who are just like super strong can just like lean into it, and that's fine, but you can still get a little bit more in like your upper body bracing and like your core if you are forward here. New turf does have a little bit more, it seems a little bit more likely that it will bunch up in front of you, which will tip it a little bit. So what can happen when we're here, we end up lifting it up a little bit, right? So we have to be really conscious that we're not lifting and that we are pushing. And that should keep it on the ground, because that will be a problem. And when it did bunch up a lot at Worlds and we're here and we're just like constantly just like shuttling it along, right, trying to like move it through. But if we got to keep the back down and focus on pushing forward, that's a good way to do it. And also getting a little bit lower. It's a harder way to push it if we are trying to keep our back like flat and like driving into it. But if it's not, if it just keeps pushing this way, getting lower is going to keep it flat. So I would practice both. I would train both of it, both those ways, just so you have that tool in case you do need it. We're over here at Yellow Jacket Track. We're gonna be doing some efficiency work. We've worked pretty hard in like that Hyrox zone. So now we're gonna talk a little bit more about running form, drills to improve running form, and then just like working in a way that is effective to help the specific run form that you would need during an endurance event like a Hyrox. Looking good, looking good. A lot of times we'll come out and we're thinking about like speed work and we start to like sprint, right? We wanna go fast. The run form for a distance event is different than sprinting, right? So becoming very efficient in a sprinting form is like going to be helpful in terms of like your coordination, your power output, but in terms of like the one-to-one, what we're doing on the race day, it's not that helpful. So this workout is something that I like to put in place maybe once a week, something similar to this. On a track like this, it's really easy, or hill sprints. 30-second like hill sprints is another great way to implement stuff like this. It's low cost in terms of recovery, so you can put this in with other quality sessions, and it's just gonna help you get faster. So just press through, arms come up, marching, running. Right about to this pole. Good, nice. As you skip and think about that turning of the torso. So it's up. Let's hit it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's the video we posted. Good, easy, and then build. Build into it. Yeah, you're gonna kind of find a spot where you're like, okay, I feel comfortable that I can start there, but if we start off right away, again, we kind of put ourselves in that like hamstring-ish. We don't want that. Ready, go.
Get him, man.
Emily, get him. Come on, come on.
I would recommend doing a light warm-up before, and then if you wanted to couple this with an aerobic workout, then you could just do like 30 or 40 minutes after this, right? So you're still getting the efficiency work, you can still get aerobic work in, because that was so short that it might just feel like you didn't really do anything. So you can like take this workout, plop it down on what would be like an aerobic day, usually a day, but a day after, 2 days after a quality session and 2 days before their next quality session, if you can find a sliver in there. I would add this in. This is how you will get faster. I would add strides would be more like 100 meter is what I would say. And that would be the same exact concept, just like less density in each rep. And I would do that before every single quality session. I like to do them before, like there is thought of after, but like I still like to run a little bit faster, so I do it beforehand. So strides like 2 times a week, do the same thing, 4 to 5 by 100, maybe 8 by 100. And that's a really great way to keep the frequency up, and doing this once a week just to get some of that efficiency work. It'll make you faster. Good job, guys. You guys did so good. So proud of you all. All right, cool. We just wrapped up the weekend. We're gonna head back to Squatch for some more contrast therapy and just more chilling. So this is the second time we've done this. I've done a couple other events previously, but I think there is going to be some sort of cadence of Colorado and Austin that we are going to continue to do in the future. So be on the lookout for that, and we will keep you posted on when these events are going to happen. We're thinking quarterly, and if not in this winter, then definitely in the spring and in the summertime. So we'll keep you posted on what's going on and what's new with the events going forward. We got through, that's like the best part of this weekend, right? Like I feel really close to everybody. I feel like there's some relationships that were built, and now it's just about like hanging out and spending time with people that are like-minded, right? Like I found that if we're all going after this endeavor of Hyrox or endurance or bettering ourselves physically, that there's some sort of common thread. And when the community comes together, that just like is pulled out of everyone, and there's a connection that's just like really strong. So that's really the best part about these things, man. Is that like I just leave with like a bunch of new friends, and we just had a great time. Could become better physically, and that's what's driving us all. But man, just like the connections that are created here just are lasting. So I'm fired up. It's not just because this is over, but like it's just the beginning of these relationships that we have, and we'll see each other at races. We'll be supportive of each other throughout this next season. So I'm just very grateful. Feeling emotional after these, but also it's just like super fun. So excited for it. We'll get these things rolling, and we got another season coming up. So excited to continue to grow with Hyrox, grow physically, grow as a community, and just see what the future kind of brings.